I, personally commit. I'm trying to be more mature. I'm trying to make better decisions, have better behavior, and my leadership style has been truth teller. Like, I'm the guy who will just say what needs to be said. I don't really care if you like it or if he likes it or if she likes it or if anyone likes it. I just need to say what needs to be said because no one else will most times because they're cowards. And so, and the world needs people like me. I know I'm a nonconformist, but the world needs people like me. Teams need people like me, and people like me need to be accepted. I don't like talking about myself, but I have ethical leadership principles that I have been working on in my life and trying to improve my own leadership. And so my idea here is to just kind of put them down so everyone knows where I'm at as I activate on these generals. As I said, I want a veteran-led media operation making good media content that is consumable by civilians and veterans alike. I want it to be a place where it's not these like disgusting scandals like at Fox News, at CNN, at all these places like that. I want people like, say one day it grows into something bigger, their kid goes to be an intern or something there, like they know they're not going to get harassed. They know they're going to, be mentored properly and that they're going into an organization with proven leaders who are about America. You know what I'm saying? And like we have diversity of opinion and stuff like that, but we've all stood in formation and done the military thing. So, or something similar. I want it to be a good company that people can invest in and be like, I'm going to get my news from this place. I'm going to watch this content. I'm not going to feel bad about it. Like some, Harvey Weinstein monster motherfuckers like lurking in the background of my company. I mean, it's my company. This shit is not going to happen. I'm not going to let this nasty scandal shit, this old generation type shit persist. And I'm starting this company from scratch, and from scratch it will be different. So, I consider what I wrote down in my journal here, these ideas that I have about leadership and ethics and how to do media in this way. I consider them kind of like in the Rangers, we have Robert Rogers 40 standing orders. So like I want standing orders whereby the company will know what to do and what it's about, and people that don't like it can get the fuck out or just like don't ever come around in the first place. I personally commit. I'm trying to be more mature. I'm trying to make better decisions, have better behavior, and my leadership style has been truth teller. Like I'm the guy who will just say what needs to be said. I don't really care if you like it or if he likes it or if she likes it or if anyone likes it. I just need to say what needs to be said because no one else will most times because they're cowards. And so, and the world needs people like me. I know I'm a nonconformist, but the world needs people like me. Teams need people like me, and people like me need to be accepted. So yes, I've got truth teller leadership style under control. However, that leadership style makes people really uncomfortable. And I realize that I need to build up my leadership by example. And I get criticism from friends and stuff. I mean, because I am a combat veteran and I was been living my life, and I was not public of what I was doing before, and it's different, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be the example, but I think that I have to, so I'm trying. And if you follow my lead, I will try. I'm human, and I'm not perfect. I only invest in my own companies. I don't have like secret investments. I don't have foreign investments or anything like that. I start my own company. I take my money. I put my money into my company, and hopefully it does well. That's how I do business. So I'm not entangled in all this bullshit. I create something, whatever. This is kind of like, Elon Musk or any entrepreneur. I mean, they invest in other companies now, but when they were younger, they essentially invested in their own companies. And I intend for my companies not to like conflict with the national security interests of the United States. So like, I'm not starting some government contracting company where I want to rip the army off for a bunch of missiles that don't work or will never work or cost 3 times as much as they're supposed to. Like that's a business model. Not doing that one. So, but I'm watching. All right. So going further, I pay all my fucking taxes, which isn't hard because I don't make that much money. So I just pay them, and I'm not going to be like some Hunter Biden dude that like doesn't pay taxes or is doing weird shit on my taxes or whatever like that. Like, I don't do that. So, not gonna happen. Not into any weird sex shit. I'm pretty normal. I don't have any like sex tapes out there. I don't have any horribly embarrassing stuff. Hopefully, people will use that to tear down leaders, and that is always done that way because people don't want to face a real leader face to face because they're not. And it's when you put a fake ass bullshit leader up next to a real leader, I mean, it's just like apparent, right? So these people are going to avoid me like the plague. There's no tolerance for abusing or exploiting people. Everybody has different definitions of what these like terms mean, but in general, people, like all employees and team members and stakeholders and everything, need to be treated with respect as talent contributors. Like, there's not any like lowly people that I keep around, for people to use as human footstools or anything like that. Like, and especially for young people, I mean, everyone needs like actualization. This is a company. We're not breaking rocks or bricklaying or anything where people and people's labor are treated as a commodity. Like, this is a creative enterprise. We're going to be creating content. We're going to be working professionally. We're going to be competing with other companies that have more resources and more experience than us and more connections. But we're going to do fine. And but yeah, I mean, and that's part of my strategy. Like, I want to get the best people. I want to get the best young people and military veterans and everyone, because I want them to come to this place and be like, I can work for this company. This guy's not a fuck. Oh, I am an asshole, but like, he's not a douchebag, like taking advantage of people or whatever. I mean, I want to make money. We'll make money, hopefully. But really, it's about the news. I mean, we do the news, and if we do a good job at that, then we make money, right? This isn't like, let's plan all like how we're going to spend all our money before it's hatched or anything like that. We just need to focus on like making news shows, and that's why I get fucking pissed off when my news shows not made, especially when I'm funding the whole fucking thing. Okay, so we're gonna get it straight. Look, profit is important, but building an ethical organization and an ethical team and ethical practices is important, and we need to prioritize fairness and justness over profit. Because in other companies, especially public companies, they hide behind fiduciary responsibility so they can do immoral things. So they'll be like, I have a fiduciary responsibility, so I have to do this for the shareholders. Well, it's like, fuck the shareholders. And honestly, like, we don't have shareholders. So we just have team members, and they're all approved by me. And we're really good guys.